míreme. Aló, 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 aló. Sí, está bien. Ahora quiero probar una cosa, espérame. Quiero ver si esto funciona también. A ver. ¿Dónde está? ¿Qué? Uy, the heck. Oh, the fuck. Espérame. ¿Será que eso es lo que pasa? Tal vez. A ver. Creo que tal vez es por eso. Espérame. Darle disable. Quiero ver una cosita. ¿Ey? Papap, papap. Pausa la musiquita. ¡Woo! Sí funcionó. Haciendo algo aquí que estás de cámara. Vamos. A ver. Pero activemos on. Ah, tal. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo vas, mi estimado? ¿Te va? ¿Cómo vas? Ah, y- ¿Te va? Bien. Tranquilo. Me está dando ese clavo ahora. Está levantando esta onda. Qué mal. Espérame un ratito. Voy a tener que reiniciar. ¿Estás? ¿Cómo te va? ¿Todo bien? Está dando un clavo que no me reconoce en USB, no sé por qué. Ahora se queda trabado en starting, en restarting, pero ya y basta quiere esta cosa. Viendo niveles. ¿Qué voces? Ya mataste a Radán. Todavía no. ¿Quiénes has matado? ¿Cuántos voces has hecho de Elden Ring? No, para esto. Y esto. Y aquí quiero. Puros minis. vez. Caray, que desapareció. Así me reconoció, sí, ya me reconoció. Te diste bastantes intercambios. ¿Qué intercambios vos? ¿Cómo así intercambios? Ay, sí me olvidó pues también. Download. Vamos a hacer el boss fight otra vez porque si la penqueamos. Pobrecita. Va. Private Locker. Va a dejarla ahí está bien. Esto lo vamos a meter a Locker. Macer también. Las dos también. Esto. Polygon. Nada, eso hay que se quede. Va. Carrier también. Son los ítems que te piden los personajes y pues. Here and back. Get back. Back. Hola, entonces. El private locker porque no pasa. Firmo. Quiero fabricar las dos granadas de estas Attic Grenades, sí. De BT Gun, sí. Assault Rifle también. Y ahora en este, el Bola Gun. Acá está. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué tira? Voy a llevar los dos. Voy a llevar. Vamos a que se quede. Vámonos. empieza el boss a ir atrás.
Not a special surprise prepped and everything. But it looks to me like your hands are full.
No, Higgs.
It's no biggie. We can always tweak the rules a bit.
You ready, Sam?
Qué cool esa onda.
It's coming.
Woo! He looks hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun?
Ah, get it.
Run, Sam, run!
Qué ronda. Aquí le vamos a velar verga este desgraciado. Nope. ¡Pedazo! ¡Muere! ¡Mueres! ¡No! ¡Hey! Puertas. Otra. Ya llevo 4. No, my severely damage. No. No, no era lo que quería. Maldita sea, otra vez. A ver. Cargo. Ahorita no está, no tiene daño alguno. Ah, 2. 3. Me quiero meter a la brea esa. Está. Otra más, otra más, otra más, otra más. Va a alcanzar las granadas, mierda. Ah, verga. Otra vez, mierda. Yo creo que lo mataba más rápido con esta. No. Shit. ¡Qué mayo! ¿Dónde? Aquí viene. Y está más fácil así. Ay, qué paja. Todavía me hice el quite. Tengo un tiro. Pero ¿dónde está la porquería? Esta ya la vi. Otro tiro. Está. ¡Listo! Ahora sí. Ay, no la penqué toda, pobrecita. Bye.
Thanks for that, Sam.
That was amazing, Sam. I don't know how you managed to pull that off. If only we all had your talents.
Pobrecita, está en la hueva. Te esperas porque necesito todo mi... Ahora me voy en minutos, bonos. Absolutamente nada, me tengo que ir así. Dios mío. puedo llevar nada, tengo que irme, pero volar. Se lavó la moto de toda la mugre que se le pegó al en el bozo ahí.
You there, Sam? The hospital I was staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it. Still hear the crack before it all came tumbling down. I've been scared to death of bridges ever since. And yeah. I know how that must sound considering our employer. I'm scared of the dark too.
What is he?
Don't sleep anymore. Can't.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Caramba, Gucci. Esto no me va a servir, pero voy a tener que hacerle. O sea, si hay alguno por ahí que me pueda prestar. Quiero. Long range. ¡Hombre! What the fuck? ¿Qué ventazo así, anima? ¡Qué burro! Esa no es la mía. Sí. Carga. Ya. Ese por dónde.
You there, Sam?
Yep.
The hospital I was staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it. Still hear the crack before it all came tumbling down. I've been scared to death of bridges ever since. And yeah, I know how that must sound considering our employer. I'm scared of the dark too. Don't sleep anymore. Can't.
Yo soterrada. Au. Tengo que llegar. Ya me llevo el truck y me vengo. Voy a ver otra vez que chingar. Ah, no, espérate. Ya paró de llover en la cosa. Está. Quiero es agarrar mi drop. El wrong range. Llego. No sé si llego allá.
Please double check equipment.
Corremos. Llegué a donde quería llegar.
Leo. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Detected. All weapons will be locked until the all clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted. We hope you are well rested.
Ahí está. Clean materials. Garage. ¿Qué necesito? Entonces mi moto quedó ahí abajo. Debía de.
We hope you are well rested.
Se va de regreso.
We hope you are well rested.
Sí, ahí está.
Use freely.
Corre, 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 corre. ¡Ah! ¡Ey! Chaval. Me parece que sí. Au. Seguro que mi moto se me llevaba hasta allá. Me daba miedo. Pero aquí en Twitch es más o en dónde, güey. En el TikTok. No sé. Todos sean bienvenidos. Ahora vamos a ver una cosa. Y aquí no sé si me debería de arriesgar. Pero quiero ver si llego por aquí.
Rest is advised. Good morning, Sam. Safe travels. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Que tal vez no. Pero miremos. Está muy empinado, miren. Se carga bien cerca. No llego a comer mierda, güey. Decís que es la subida aquí. Bien sube, bien subo, bien subo, bien subo. Despacito, pero subo. Para evitar las piedronas. ¡Vergas! ¡Ay, no! Puede ser, no puede ser. Subí, resbalado, pero subí, mira. Justo ahí, mira. Aquí está la otra nódulo de la autopista, mira. La gran entre todo esto va a tener que venir a parir camino, no, hombre. Mira que de a huevo sí paso. ¡Ah! Grandes piedras a las que escondías entre la nieve. Bien llego, bien llego. El siguiente no, ¿ve? ¿Cuánto quiere este no? Este no va a querer. ¡A la pucha! Quiere un perro. 7,000 y 5,000. Nunca la voy a hacer. Nunca la voy a lograr terminar. ¿Para qué? Tiene un chingo de materiales. Pero llego. Queda huevo de manejar en la nieve así, mira.
Hey, Sam.
Que por aquí puedo salir, porque aquí va a haber una montaña, seguro. Entonces puedo salir, puedo bordear.
Do you remember your own? Me. I remember being inside the womb.
Bordas.
I could hear my mother's heartbeat. Hers. And Lochna's.
Hay un no.
We were conjoined twins. One and the same before we were born. And they tried to separate us.
Aquí hay otro. Aquí hay uno. Aquí hay otro. Aquí hay otro. Y entonces ya puedo pasar. Ahí está.
The surgery. The operation was successful.
Ah, eran gemelas
We were still twins.
unidas. Roboreses. Chingados el roboreses. Mira esa onda, parece Evangelion. Ahí es donde fue el primer impacto de Evangelion, ¿ve?
Sam. We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy was her joy. Her pain was my pain. And no distance was too great for us to overcome. So
Ya puedo
call
regresar.
it a kind of telepathy. Divided in body, joined in spirit. We had a beach just for us. One we shared. Our own private chiral network, you might say. With Cupids, we can build one that will let everyone share what Lakna and I have. I saw it all laid out before me after I signed up with Bridges.
Iremos. Oigámosla, la quiero oír qué dice.
A network that could
Está
unite
bien interesante.
everyone, no matter how scattered or different. It would make us whole.
Pues,
It wouldn't be about bringing people into line. It would be about bringing them into the fold, where they would share and share alike. I knew it could change the world. With Amelie's help, we finalized the Cupid design. But
Cupids.
after the attack and the birth, everything changed. For the first time in my life, Lakna wasn't there. But I'm not alone anymore. I can feel her again. She's
Yes.
close. Thank you, Sam. I feel whole again.
Wow.
You and me, sis. Me and you. I'm sorry, Lakna.
Quería ver lo que iba a decir. Oh, llegamos, pues.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Use of weapons is prohibited.
Ah. Delivery. Está. Aquí estás, pues. A ver si le habla o no le habla.
Lingan, no.
Y pues son igualitas las dos. ¿Será que se muere?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I love you so much. It's good to hear your voice again. I shouldn't have kept you in the dark. Tried to save her. I couldn't. You don't have to say any more. Lakna, you need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world.
Va a morir, va.
You.
Where's my save file? How would I do that?
You hear me? Forever. And always. Now, make the world whole. Okay? Just like you make me.
Se murió.
all that she went through. I had no idea. I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran. I fixed your Cupid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your code?
Rewrote might be overstating it. Let's just say it wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it,
Sí, sí
I
especifica.
finally reunited with Malingen. Could be we found our culprit already. She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her. Her Ka passed over to the other side, but her Ha remained, bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
So apparently I can't save shared files because it's tied to Steam ID. Oh, sorry, but I can't do that. Okay. Equalizer, ¿eso qué es? Backpack feature. Okay, like that. That data from the instructor. Okay. How connected? Me too.
Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb, remember? Malingen. Akna.
Well done, Sam. Thanks to you, Edgenut City is finally within reach. And you, Lochna, your work will help ensure that the Chiron network remains online.
Okay.
Together, we might just make it all the way west. Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know. We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but
Okay.
the languages, the names and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify, everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago. World War I, to be precise.
Because
It wasn't a dream. Wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. And given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach. Can't say anything for certain. That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the chiral network.
¿Estás?
Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
Your work is greatly
Ojalá ahí termine el chapter. Yo me imagino que sí.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Hey. Start los emails. Your partner Jay. Recovery request V. The porter had not one but two chips. You're not gonna believe this, Sam, but that porter I hired, smart ass Chum, found two chips. But by the time I nailed down the location of the second, it'd been snatched by terrorists. Should have figured it out sooner. Thought I'd master your systems, you know. Took my eye off the ball for a second. Fuck, probably bought the chips back to base already too. You gotta get it back, Sam. These chips are my only chance. Get your ass to the distro center north of Mountain Knot City to grab that order. Okay. I don't heal. Mama the Falling Angel. Mountain Knot City is now part of the UCA. Lugna explained about how it was all a big misunderstanding. What a relief. The TAR's all gone too, thanks to that bomb. This is gonna sound weird, but you know the Odrojax on Mama's left shoulder? Didn't used to think much of it, but someone told me it was a symbol of her atonement. She did betray Lugna, after all, even if terrorism might have been to blame. Couldn't help but think of herself as a fallen angel after that, forever barred from joining Lugna in heaven. Like Abesitibu, the one-winged fella who followed Beelzebub down Egypt once upon a time. Caused trouble for Moses. Guess Mama was feeling poetic when she redesigned her Odrodrek and used it to comfort her dead child. Strange. Anyway, alright, I'll think about it. Lowering the internet. I was feeling poetic and she reads any other reg and used it to convert the child. Strange, maybe though I suppose she was already dead herself. Looks like all that's in the past now though. Misunderstanding's been resolved and the sisters are whole again, thanks to you, Sam. Mama finally worked up the courage to cut the cord and send her baby onto the other side where it belongs. It was the right thing to do for the kid. The two are one. The fallen angel got a second chance, just as well. Because no one's really been beyond redemption. I'd like to think. Jimmy Hancock, avoiding autotoxemia. How's it going, Sam? Still taking care of your BBs? I'm sure you are. Not like some porters I could mention. Guys practically shake their pods till their BBs start crying. Some of them even ditch them when their crying becomes too much. Of course, a quiet BB isn't necessarily a good thing. Could mean the kid's suffering from autotoxemia. And the thought alone stresses me out. It happened to me once, you see. I was out in BB territory and I couldn't make it back to a private room in time. I could tell my BB needed time in an incubator, but it was too late. Autotoxemia is a terrible thing, Sam. He was just floating there in his spot. Wouldn't react no matter what I did. BBs can't detect BTs in that state either, obviously. So even the most stone cold porter would be sweating bullets. Truth be told, though, I was more worried about my BB than I was about myself. Screw the PR bullshit. They're not just equipment. I don't go saying that to just anyone, but I know you feel the same. If you ask me, a baby's no different from any other baby. Treat them with love and affection, and they'll react to you the same way they react to a parent. Sorry, I know I'm getting emotional, but can you do me a favor? Try to make sure your baby never suffers autotoxemia, okay? And if they do, take care of them and do whatever you can to make them feel better. Y este cabrón que nunca está en su casa, Peter Engler. Deepest and most sincerest thanks and apologies, my dear Mr. Bridges. You truly are a man of surpassing kindness and generosity, and the pizza you delivered was the most scrumptious we have supped on to date. Oh, but my levity is unbecoming. My grave, dare I say, disastrous failure to convey my appreciation to you in the flesh warrants an explanation. To my chagrin, the circumstances were entirely outside of my control. Prior to your arrival, my better half and I had one of a rare but rather intense lover's quarrel, which led to her storming off in a proverbial huff. And what manner of husband would I be if I left her to wander the wilderness alone? I simply had to go after her. Upon our return, we were greeted with the fresh pizza, still piping hot from the oven, and she was so entirely over the moon that she forgave me everything. Suffice it to say, I am in your debt to a considerable degree. Okay. Interviews. The terrorist view of Bridges. The first expedition set off without any problems. Both the advance party and the rear guard are en route to the west coast as we speak. I haven't reported any trouble with terrorists and the like yet, but the further out they get, the greater the danger. There's a hell of a lot of separatists out there who want nothing to do with the UCA. Some more extreme than others, perhaps, but there's no denying where they stand. Seems like just yesterday, it was ideological differences, strongly held opinions at the worst. But then Kyrilium started messing with people's heads, turning extremists into demons, mules into gestalt, and debate into violence. And now we're headed west into their territory. Invaders coming for their freedom. They're waiting for us, minds made up and guns in hand. Amelie and the others aren't looking for a fight. She's just going to try and talk sense to people, convince them to join us. If all the cities sign on, our nation could rise again. No one wants to take anything from these people, only give them back what was lost. Only they could understand that. Otro. BTs and void outs. The following conclusions are largely derived from a handful of eyewitnesses' accounts. While I would advise anyone to take them with a grain of salt, I still believe they are worth sharing. BTs pursue their prey through a multiple-step process. In the first, they begin searching for a target. The handprints left behind is evidence of this behavior. Upon detection, one or more BTs will attempt to seize their target and drag it towards a much larger entity. To clarify, however, a void out does not occur at the point of contact between the giant and the human, but only once the human has been subsumed into the giant's body. We think this may be because this is the only place where antimatter is present within the entity. It goes without saying that BTs are entirely different from any creature that is of this world, and we have much to learn about them still. One thing is for certain, however, we must come to understand them, else we may never overcome the existential threat that they pose. Lochner and Mulligan. Okay, you know what we used to dream about? Seeing what's beyond those clouds up there. We've spent our whole lives beneath a chiralium sky. It's all we've ever known. But we also know that the world used to be much bigger. Our parents told us. They were researchers who worked for NASA, though These days, most people would know what that was. Wouldn't know what that was. It went up in smoke around the same time America did, and all our parents, or not all the parents' work went with it. But we still have our dreams. The one thing our parents gave us that can never be taken away. Malian and I were named after a pair of craters left by meteors, which struck the Earth 450 million years ago. Those craters are proof that this planet is part of something bigger, that we exist within a vast interconnected universe. Our names serve as a reminder of this fundamental truth. Symbols of our parents' hope that our isolation is only temporary. That's why we join bridges too, to bring the people of this country together again, and to one day reunite this planet with the greater universe that surrounds it. Ese sentido. Okay. ¿Tienes tips medio? Okay. Ella se estaba muriendo cuando la llevaba de plan. Besita. ¡Uy! ¿Y el Bibi? ¿Y el Bibi qué?
Lou?
Ooh, looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here. I finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach.
Pues.
Don't worry. I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue. You may recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living.
Okay.
Towards you, Sam.
It's because we're partners.
Partners? Sam, a baby's a tool, not a human being. Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being.
What the fuck?
Gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose it cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
What?
Cease functioning.
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment. To put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this'll work?
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? They'll forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again.
Lo mío.
And this is why I hate these things.
Lo mío. Todo miau.
I was already filthy from my trip through the beach. But now your BB has added insult to injury.
Aquele hizo shh. Baby. Baby. A la chinguen, hombre. Espérame. Si quieres baño. Ah, algo me quiere decir en secreto lo que pasó. Cabal.
No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip reading analysis. Get closer. Die Hardman cannot know of this. Understood?
What?
I've been doing some digging.
Es un secreto.
Experiments. Officially, they were
Pues.
suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
Uh-oh.
The BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She
The
wanted to
fuck?
incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came
Sure.
to fruition. And now BB Tech
Good night.
has fallen into terrorist
Yeah, good morning, I
hands.
guess.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you
The
might,
fuck?
since you two go further back.
He was already wearing the mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that. Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh, no. You'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
¿No dormiste? ¿Y por qué? Pues mañana tampoco vas a dormir. A la chingada. Está raro todo esto.
Stabilizers. They help you stay upright if you stumble. When you attempt to regain your balance, they automatically engage their attitude control system to provide assistance. And if that isn't enough to stop you falling over, they'll reduce the impact for you and your cargo.
Eran personas enormes. Por el celular. Está bueno, pues. Te cuidas. Feliz tarde, compadre. Feliz noche. Que descanses. Vale. Pilas. Noche, compañero. Me falta el Bibi. La misión.
Deadman tells me your BB isn't performing to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. And you're gonna have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, Emily's informed us of a tar belt outside of Edgenot City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB. So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Hollow. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its stillmother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway. So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over. You'll have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job.
Chingar, hombre, bueno.
Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell.
Ah, qué
That will
chingar.
vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Cagadal. Moricist. Doctor. Well.
We've added a cargo catapult option to your PCC. Now, in case the name didn't give it away, they can be used to launch multiple containers over a large distance.
Okay. Estoy bien acá. Lo que tengo que hacer es quitarme ya la. Get out.
Order assigned.
Reciclar materiales. A confirmar. Okay. Wow. Ya, güey.
Thank you for your contribution.
Por cierto,
Your work is greatly.
quiero salvar al Porter este, pero rato. Customize backpack, ahí está. ¿Lo necesito, pues? Ahí no. Todavía. Pues, a ver si lo miramos. A ver si lo miramos.
Keep on keeping on. Good morning, Sam.
Ojos.
Sam, you read me?
Lochna?
Uh-huh. Calling you via a Bridges dedicated
Yes.
line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us. We're all connected now.
Ah, ahí arriba está, ¿eh?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Gran puta. Camión de mierda.
Hey, look.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Quick weapons restrictions lifted.
Puede ser. ¡Sí! La gran saltuza. Está este man, vamos a ver. Qué adelante está, ¿eh? Rip.
Sam, have you found our friend yet? We need to get them out of there.
Besito.
Nice and easy. Don't want to take a spill on the way back.
Shit, 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 shit. Está. agarra tracción tan rápido. Mierda.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hermano, vámonos. No. Ok. Assault Rifle nivel 3. Y ya, siquiera le metieron más estudio a esto, nada. Mierda. Vacíos que las nalgas. Pero esta tiene que terminar en algún lado. Esta tiene que unirse como acá o qué sé yo. ¿Cómo se unió esta? Crea un circuito. Quiero ir a investigar por allá.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Mierda. ¿A pie? Estoy re jodido aquí porque no hay cómo. Chingados, eso está aquí en medio de la. ¡Qué miedo! Drastically severe. Era el vehículo, ¿no? No. Agarrar este. Hay dos. En carro. Por favor, ponete el power. Llegamos bien. Sí, logro. Sin causar un boira, ¿verdad? Sí, cabal. Oigo ruidos en esta mierda y no sé ni si voy a vivir o no. A este y me puedo meter aquí. Aquí encontramos, ¿eh? Weather station. Va a regresar. Va a agarrar ese cerámico. Hijo, vámonos. Oh, necesito, pero ya un cargador. Ayer dijo aquel. What the fuck?
Okay.
Ya. Va para el otro lado. Ya bajé.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating key.
Nítido.
Battery low. Please check traps.
you don't even know. We're going to get through this because of you. Thank you, Sam. Good work.
¿Venido? Ok, ya casi tengo las 4.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
What is this, the doctor?
Storing vehicle.
Y lo reparan. Y lo reparan. ¿Cargar de qué? Sí, me lo... Okay. Okay.
Thank you for your contribution.
Aaron Hill, why Lochner opposed the UCA? I finally got the lowdown on why Lochner didn't want us to be part of the UCA. Can't say I understand it at all, truth be told, but her concern might bring everything and everyone into the fold might mean including some elements better left out. I get. Take a step back, you can see how terrorism and war might only get worse once we're whole. Forging bonds between people means bringing them closer together, and to do that means putting all our cards on the table, including the ones that aren't so pretty. It's naive to expect things to be all smiles and sing-alongs just because we understand each other a little bit better, you know? Seems to me she was right to call bullshit on that. Lochner and Mama were joined by that special bond that twins have. That's how come Mama wanted to carry Lochner's child. A child that should have brought them closer together, but didn't. Instead, it served to sever the ties between them for good. Bound Mama to something else entirely. At least, that's what Lochner probably thought. Maybe even that her sister wanted the kid all to herself. Never knew about the accident, the real reason. Can't imagine how she must have felt thinking she'd been betrayed by the one person she trusted more than anyone. Not so hard to see how that colored her opinions on the chiral network. That's all behind her now, though. She and Mama have reconciled their differences, and maybe her faith in the ties that bind can be restored. Charles Ken, hope terrorists haven't gotten you yet. Thanks again, Sam. We're always so stoked to see you drop by. How many times is that now? Can't help worrying you'll have a running with our neighborhood assholes one of these days, though. You know what makes me sick? The more shit Hicks pulls, the more his brand of madness seems to spread. Just mules at first, but these days average porters are getting caught in his orbit. I don't need to tell you about Fragile Express and all that, right? Clearly the guy's shit's inspiring others, but with other groups aping his methods and regurgitating his rhetoric. United Nations of assholes trying to take humanity by the hand and drag it kicking and screaming over a cliff. Ugh. I'm sure you've heard this like a billion times. You're our only hope, Sam. Don't let that bastard beat you. First fuck ain't planning to. Bridges needs Homo ludens. I have already spoken at length about the new varieties of man that have emerged in the wake of chiral pollution and from the resulting phobias. Homo demens, Homo gestalt, not to mention those touched by dooms. This much is common knowledge. I, however, would posit that we could further categorize the humans of this day and age. Take our comrades Mama and Lochner, for example. They are creators, are they not? People who use tools to make things. Craftspeople. Homo faber. Considered dead man. One who looks the dead in the eye every day. One who takes organs as his own. His relationship with death is transcendental, sublime. It is in essence his faith, and he is a homo religious, homo religiosus. As for myself, homo loquens, a linguist, one who seeks to understand this world through the language of science and logic. There is, however, another very special type of human, a breed that would serve bridges rather well. Homo ludens, they who play. Be it deliberate or unintentional, Homo ludens unite people, creating culture, shaping the very world around them, not through violence, nor laws or proscriptions, but rather through metaphorical acts of play. I only know of one person who matches this description. One they call the Great Deliverer, Sam Porter. Despite Die Hartman's best effort, however, his whereabouts are still unknown. One. Students. Okay. Aquí hay bastante. Ah, tales hay nada más. El ingeniero. Y hay. Con el Elder. Ah, casi. Film Director. Ah, Junk Dealer. Ah. Chiral Artist Studio. No hay mayor cosa. Mayor cosa. Vamos Lab. Aquí lo voy a dejar. Save. Ver. Y ya. Pues. Sí. Bueno, pues. Tarde despacito. Mañana despacito. Feliz año. Ya veremos. Ya que sí. Cada mañana estoy. Pero miramos.